All right, we're live for day 14 of the 28-day drawing challenge here with the Draw or Die Club. Draw or Die Club, you can head on over, check out the Draw or Die Club. Let's see if this actually is going to... Draw or Die Club, we've got some merch to keep artists motivated. Motivated, yes. Keep artists encouraged, drawing every day. That's what the Draw or Die Club is about. All the brushes that I'm using tonight are available on the website there too. So if you're an artist, check that out. Also, if you're an artist, we have a special deal going with OPUS. This is the streaming software I'm using tonight. If you go to the link in the description, there should be a link in the description. Use code DJ. You'll get a year's free of OPUS to try out. Check it out. They got all kinds of fun stuff. We do some emoji rain and maybe some polls and stuff later. Let's check it out. And that's about it. So every night I kind of like to look and see what's going on out there in the club. If you're out there and you're drawing, hashtag Draw or Die Club on Instagram mainly. You know, we also do TikTok and things like that, but I like to see what's going on out there. Today's prompt is Cupid's bad day. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, Cupid, he doesn't have any Valentines inside of his box. That's very sad. Very good job. Cupid's bad day. Awesome. Make her love me. Oh no. One man's task. Fine, I'll do it myself. Great. Awesome. This is a fun one. The things I do for love. This was from yesterday. Courage the Cowardly Dog. That's great. Let's see here. Art by the Bob. We'll check this out too at the end of the stream and see if any come in. Here's Gary. Gary is usually on the stream. It's Cupid being arrested. I mean, some really good ones today. So I'm going to get into mine right now. My concept for today. I'll just kind of have some little Cupids pulled up for reference. I don't really need it too much. Hey, David. Hero Hotel. Hey, guys. Thanks for joining the stream and watching. Gonna chill out here on this Valentine's Day. And draw Cupid's bad day. So for me, it's kind of not struggling a little bit. I just haven't had time to think about the drawing today. I'll roll up my sleeves here too because it's a little toasty in here. Let's see. All right. I also have to refresh my stream. See what's going on here. All right, great. Yeah, so my concept tonight is going to be like a little battle Cupid. Like, I don't know, he's having a bad day. Maybe he's fighting like ninjas, something like that. So we're just going to have him kind of like sitting in the middle, you know. And I think the twist for today was that his arrow is broken, or there's a broken arrow. So we'll get in there. Do that. Figure this out a little bit. Again, I'm working small. I'm going to do a little small concept sketch sort of thing. I think we're going to do like ninjas maybe coming at our boy here. He's going to look a little beat up. Kind of like the Love is a Battlefield kind of vibe. You know, maybe some swords coming in there at him. We'll figure the ninjas out in a minute. Those are always fun to to draw. They'll be like broken-hearted ninjas or something. That could be fun. Every little scribble just starts like that. Really tiny. I think that's enough for me to get going. Just blow that up. I want him to be a decent size, so maybe that's fine. I can figure out the danger that's coming at him. Fade that out a little bit. Then we'll get into working on some of the actual expressions and stuff. Kind of want him to be, I don't know, I used to draw this little Cupid cartoon when I was a kid. And it was like a little blind Cupid. And I'm thinking like a little battle-hardened John Wick style. Maybe his bow is broken. We'll find multiple ways to make this his bad day besides fighting a bunch of ninjas. He's going to be holding the... like he just pulled this arrow out and it's broken. Or something. Hey Gary, thanks for joining. Just took a look at your drawing for today, the Cupid being arrested. That was fun. Hope everybody's having a good Valentine's Day. I kind of failed Valentine's Day today. Honestly, I had some other stuff going on, had some appointments, some busy work stuff, and I thought I was, I don't know. I just failed at it today, guys. Thought I was doing a good job and bringing home lunch, or early dinner from a favorite place, and I didn't, I don't know. Just messed up. Got ugly flowers. I should have known better. Wasn't my best Valentine's Day, let's say. So I'll make up for it somehow, some way. But good day other than that. So sometimes you're just a guy and you haplessly mess it up. Picked like the worst flowers. I should have ordered some flowers online. I thought I'd get lucky, and I'm like, at least don't look so bad. And then got them home, and they were just terrible. It's horrible. I mean, maybe they'll get better, but not my best form this year. So I'm going to have our hero, Cupid, here, kind of facing off against some ninjas or something. He's like, uh-oh. Because his last arrow is totally broken. It's been splintered. Yeah. We'll get there. I see this little promote button up here. I'm curious to try this little promote button. You guys can't see it, but I think it records like a 15-second clip of me doing something, and then I'm going to click it. Let's see what happens. Generating a replay. Oh, I guess it's just going to replay the last 15 seconds of what I said. I don't know how you'd plan that. And then I guess it'll. Yeah, I'm not going to send that one out. It's neat though, the way that this Opus thing does that. I might check that out in a minute. Give him a broken bow, string 2. Yeah, indeed. It's kind of the. He's going to be all beat up as well, like he's just been battling these ninjas. Let's pretend that these ninjas are the like broken-hearted clan. So that'll be easy to ink those guys. Get in there. Sometimes you just gotta that works because we're gonna put like the symbol for the broken-hearted ninjas on there. Sleeve. Like bad guys do. They've got little sleeve symbols because they can't afford good embroidery or something. I don't know. Those Nazis and ninjas. They don't have a good embroidery guy. Let's do that. Doesn't have to make sense. Could even make them a little bit bigger. Let's just do that. No, I think he's all right. It's good for. That'll be a head. Gotta watch those tangents. In case you don't know, a tangent is like a line that's going to intersect with another line. It's like the worst. Yeah. He's like, oh, shoot. We're going to give him some like battle, knives and stuff. I don't know. We'll ink that up. We'll give him some stuff. pouches. He's got to look like a battle Cupid. We'll get there. I was going to draw like a badass Cupid that was like firing a bunch of arrows and stuff. But you know, it's supposed to be his bad day, not his victorious day. So he's facing off against these ninja, broken-hearted, black-hearted ninjas. Wait, since his arrow's been cut in half, so we'll just like do that action with like a, and then you know, I don't know how we're gonna make this work. I'm just messing around right now. It doesn't matter. There's gonna be a sword right here. We'll make a guy's hand on it somehow. It doesn't make sense. All right, let's forget that. Just messing around here. Forget that part. Let's pretend it didn't happen. I think just the face off is good enough. You know, I think I'm gonna draw like ninja stars sticking out of him though, because you could have like thought, well, I could, you know, do one there and one there, one there. It's probably like more of a thing to do when you're inking. It's like, ouch. Poor Cupid. It's all right because he's gonna make these ninjas all fall in love with each other as soon as he hits them with their. Then these ninjas will all fall in deep love with each other, and it'll be a, you know, it'll be a whole thing. Right. So we're gonna have to have another ninja sword here. This one's gonna be like. Get away with some like battlefield or ninja smoke or something. I don't know. You know, it could look like there's more ninjas back here, maybe in the shadows or in the smoke. You can ink that up. That'll look good. All right, I think that's good enough for some inking. We'll finish the rest in the ink stage here. Oh wow, those emojis are really big tonight. These laughing ones. Let's drop those to the bottom. We'll put this back. I think the emojis got bigger. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Yeah, I think that's enough for the rough. We'll now get in there and start inking this baby up. Hey, we're halfway there. It's day 14 of the 28-day drawing challenge. If you're doing it, congratulations. If you're behind or you're thinking about it, don't feel like you're behind. as my friend Lennon Bone says, you're never behind. If you see a prompt on that list that you like, do it. It gives you something to draw that you might not have thought to draw. Like, I never would have been drawing Cupid. I never would have thought to draw Cupid. And in case you didn't know, let's just take a look at that list real quick. All these prompts were made by the Draw or Die community, either in comments or on the list or on TikTok or Instagram. And tonight's was Cupid's Bad Day. So this gets through the whole first block. This was by Deviously Inked on TikTok. Tomorrow will be Birds at Work. That's going to be a bizarre, fun one probably. What do birds do for work? I don't know. We're about to find out tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, so anyways, my not my best Valentine's Day today. My talk a little personal life stuff, I guess maybe. But my wife started a new job recently, so she's busy. We were going to do something Thursday night. So I don't know if I'll do the stream on Thursday night at 8. Maybe I'll do an earlier stream or something like that before we go out. If I can actually end my job that day. Not end my job that day, but, end my day early. At 4 o'clock or something and actually get on a stream, do a stream, and then go to dinner at 5. And then we might go to the casino on a Thursday night. Maybe we'll win. Maybe we'll win something at the casino. Because that's totally not rigged. But Alicia's really good at those slot machines. I don't understand them. I just go, wow, this is not making any sense to me. These colors are going by. But I got pretty good at blackjack. Or not blackjack. I got pretty good at roulette. Which I don't like to throw money away. So I'll put like $20 down. And if I start making the money back, I've got some rules for the casino, because I hate burning money. So I'll put like $20 in. And I thought I had like a system going on. And then suddenly, the last time I was there, it was BS. Like, I was doing this digital roulette thing. And I was like, oh, if I just keep doing this, logically the numbers will be this. And I was just using like my analytical mind, and it was working. And then suddenly the ball was jumping out of the freaking wheel, and they're like, we got to reset the board. And I'm like, oh, this is BS. They just know that I'm winning. And then I just looked like, I know that this is all rigged. I don't want to be here. I don't like casinos. And the manager comes up and he's like, hey, what's going on? And I'm like, well, this is why I don't want to be here, because this seems rigged. And look, I would have won, but they said that was a test spin. Come on, bro. Come on, dude. And he's like, well, sir, let's comp your card. You'll get $50 on your card towards any food and beverage or blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, guys. Casinos. What are you going to do? But it is fun if you just, don't go crazy. You don't get gambling addict or anything like that. But it's a small thing. It's a small casino. They opened a casino here in the old mall, or the Westmoreland Mall, Greensburg. So it's called the Pittsburgh Live Casino, but it's like 40 minutes out of town. That's a fine place, I guess. For what it is. Good food. I'm there for the food. I do like the graphic design and some of the machines and stuff, but yeah, I just don't like burning money. So, but if you go in with the right mindset, it can be fun. Yeah. So, not really too worried about the ninjas, to be honest, on here, because I'm just gonna fill them in with a lot of black, and they're just kind of it's just there for the prompt. If If people can understand what's happening, cool. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk about casinos. I also got to visit a little bit today in Pittsburgh. I was there for some appointments and stopped by the old Clark Bar building. I'm a fan of advertising and stuff like that. And the old Clark Bar sign is there. And just a little historic neighborhood right across the street from Heinz Field. Now they call it Acrisure Stadium, but it kind of feels like it'll always be Heinz Field to me. Pittsburgh Steelers, you know. Pittsburgh Steelers, where they should have started the Pickett. Should have started him as the quarterback this year, and they would have been probably in the Super Bowl. Sorry, I'm not going to go into a football rant now, but these are just things I'm thinking about as I'm drawing this Cupid. Having a bad day. Ninja stars. That can be a bad day. It's also really nice to get a lot of messages from the artists out there, you know, getting encouragement from me. And sometimes it can be a little bit of a pressure. Like I'm feeling like I hope people aren't looking up to me. But it also feels nice to know that being encouraging and just a voice out there to kind of encourage you, whatever it is you're doing. You might be doing graphic novels or figuring out your arts journey. And I was kind of just looking back at my own journey of over 25 years of doing stuff as an adult, you know, hustling out here in the world. And just made me feel real like appreciative of the community and supporting other artists out there, because I know it's not easy. It's not an easy choice to pursue this. I mean, it's easy if it's just a hobby, you know, no worries there. But for the people that are trying to make a go of it, you know, as a profession, it's tough. It's tough, but so many opportunities out there, guys, for cartoonists. Oh my gosh, you just don't even know. While it seems like there's AI and all this stuff that's being, you know, drawn automatically, no way. Cartoonists, man, you guys, like, there's so much opportunity out there for you right now. I just like thinking about that stuff. Spot illustrations, easy peasy artwork for you guys that you could be doing if you're looking to make a go at it. Look at if you're interested in that. If you're interested in that, you got to look into the creator economy, you know. Um, there's so many people out there that want to become influencers, which is kind of sad on its surface too, but it's also real. There are people that are becoming influencers in everything, on YouTube here and in their own niche markets and things like that. And man, it's getting warm in this office. I'm going to take this flannel off. All right. Whew. kind of toasty in here. All right. I don't know if she, like, I feel like Alicia turned the heat on or something. She's just pumping the heat in this room. Make up for those bad flowers I bought for her today. Shh. I'm gonna smoke him out. I'll show him for getting those bad flowers. I'm gonna turn the heat up to 80. I got this heating vent over here. Wear his stupid flannel on this Valentine's Day stream. Show him. I was downstairs and I'm like, hey, today's drawing prompt is, it must sound like living with me. I'm like, hey, gonna draw every day. She's like, yeah, got it. You're gonna draw every day. Good. I'm like, hey, Alicia, today's drawing prompt is Cupid's bad day. And she's like, wow. Well, maybe it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy is what she said. She's just teasing, but it's funny. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. God dang it. You know, I usually do better, but I got a lot on my mind. I got a lot going on. But anyways, opportunities for cartoonists. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I was looking at, like, I was thinking about it today I was on a drive back from Pittsburgh today, and I was thinking about, wow, a lot of people, yes, they can go do clip art and stuff like that and put together the little ebooks and their little things like that. But, like, there's something magical if you could do it and you can tell a little story and draw the little people. Like, I'm going to show you guys right now, right? We're breaking out of this because I'm in the mood to show you. This is what you get if you're on here watching live. At my day job right now, let me find it. We work with the Colin and Samir newsletter. Okay, so we sponsor their newsletter. I'm going to go big for this. I'm going to show you what we're doing. Now, they did not go for this, but I'm like, hey, we're already paying for the spot in the newsletter, right? So think about this. And this is what, by the way, this is what my pitch looks like to them. All right. So it's just me doodling. And I'm like, here's a fun proposal for our monthly spots in your newsletter. Why doesn't the published press do a actual spread shop with a monthly limited design? We do the merch drops inside of your thing, and you own it. So it'll be a fresh design every month, and it goes away with the new drops. So every month a new drop comes out, something that's appealing to creators, okay? And I'm like, by the way, this is not replacing your merch. This is a merch collab just once a month. We're already paying for the privilege to be in your newsletter, okay? And we can help design and style your shops. And this does not replace your other merch, right? Important. And I'm like, and then I drew them. This is Colin and Samir. So if you look up Colin and Samir, I just grabbed their likenesses real quick. This is what they look like. I've seen them in person too. And I'm like, you guys win. It's a win-win. The ROI on this is we're already paying for this spot in your newsletter. Then you're getting a monthly drop that makes you more money passively, okay? And then the money's flowing into their bag, right? That's funny. And then, someone's calling me. It's probably my work saying, don't share this. No. Why is my do not disturb on? I'm in a good mood tonight. I'm going to show you. I'm going to put on do not disturb. So, if there are sales, then we also make some of our money back if they make merch sales, which I think they would. Okay. And that triggers an awesome domino effect. So our CFO in Germany, he's like, "Das is good. That means we're making money and we can unlock more budget for our team." And then here we are, Lauren and I, we keep our jobs, right? And everybody wins, and all the money goes back into Colin and Samir's newsletter. These are things that cartoonists can do. And when I sent this to them, now they didn't go for this, okay? Bad move. You guys should have went for this. It's money on the table for them. So yeah, they didn't go for that because they got some other stuff going on. I understand. Um, but the email I got back from the lady was, "I wish that all of my pitches look like this." So like, think about that for a minute, And that was just something I drew up in like literally 15 minutes because that's just how my brain works. I like want to just grab a piece of paper and sketch out the whole proposal for you. Um, and you wouldn't think that's a thing that anybody would pay for, but they will. So, sketch notes, things like that. There are those live conference people there's a whole, I forget what the company's called, but they actually hire cartoonists to go to these fancy conferences. And you sit there and you kind of know beforehand, honestly, it's not like you're actually doing it live. You know what you're going to be drawing. So you have a little sketch that you've mapped out because you know what the speakers are going to say. And then it makes people stop and take pictures and all this stuff at conferences. I mean, that's a whole other, there's so many opportunities, guys, for cartoonists. It's fun. It's fun. It's also like a fun thing to think about. Um, don't limit yourself. Don't limit your thinking to just comic books and stuff like that. Although that's my passion. My passion is definitely storytelling, and but there are definitely multiple ways to turn a dime. Let's say with your art, and I'm just passionate about. You could tell just now. I'm just like I can't. I got to show you guys. I got to show you what's in my. You know the. I'll show you something else here in a minute too. There's a book, a good book that you should read. Got to leave this. This is called retention. You're gonna watch the video now because I've given you value, and now you're like I hope he keeps talking. I hope he keeps dropping this knowledge. So just watch me draw these Cupid feet, and then we're gonna get back in here. I'm gonna show you something else. I didn't even realize. I didn't realize until I was in like the corporate world, how powerful visual storytelling could be. Now that's not a good place for an artist sometimes. Corporate America, corporate not America. I work for a global company right now. You know, you get labeled as a creator. Oh yeah, you're the cartoonist guy and all that stuff. But I'm actually more than that. You know, but um, but if you can, there are things, services that you could offer that good business people are looking to find a unique thing. Someone that could just drop down and draw Colin and Samir like that. Get out of here. That's why that's the number one video on my site for, hey, here's a quick way that you can make money, and this should be every skill that this should be the skill that all cartoonists should know is learn how to do likenesses, even if they're not completely spot on. Some of the best caricature artists I know, I'm not going to name them because I don't want to diss them right now. Whenever I look at their caricature work, I go, that doesn't really look like that person. It doesn't matter. If it catches just a piece of that person, then you win. Those amusement park caricature guys and all that stuff. They're busting through them. I can't do that part, but I can. I've become pretty decent at capturing a likeness to the fact where, I mean, I don't know if Colin and Samir would even see that likeness and be like, "Ha, look at that, it's you." And I study before I go too. So like, I almost drew Colin's outfit. They have a new channel that I'm watching called Creator Resources, I think, or something like that, here on YouTube. Um, and the shtick with Colin is he's wearing a blue jumpsuit, and they're kind of making fun of it in the episodes. And they're like, "Why are you wearing a blue jumpsuit, dude?" And he's like, "Well, this is my outfit for Creator Resources," or what's it called? Never mind. But I almost drew him like the only thing that was going to be blue on that cartoon was his jumpsuit, because I thought if they see it, they're going to laugh at that and go like, "That's like somebody's paying attention," right? So those little attention to details, I think cartoonist creators, because everybody calls themselves a creator these days, but cartoonists observe things. That's the great that's the great thing about cartoonists, I think. All my cartoonist friends, even some of you probably here in the stream, if we were sitting and talking together, you'd be like, you know that you're looking at something and you can pull the one little thing out that everybody will know, right? You see the thing that no one else sees. And that's the magic of cartooning. That's what's awesome about it. Comic books, storytelling, great. Something about the caricature stuff is just exciting, you know? AI can't do that shit. AI will never be able to do it. So I hope that inspires you, because it's like I feel inspired just thinking about it. I was driving home today going like, God dang it. Cartoonists don't even know the opportunities that are out there just waiting for them. They just don't know. You draw something and somebody gives you a hard time one day, says, it's a pipe dream or something, and then it just depresses you, and then you just don't pick up a pencil again. That's frustrating. I've been there. F all those people, man. So you want to make a living with cartooning, I'm telling you, there's plenty of ways to do it, and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of any of that jazz. So much. That's why the comic book industry, that's pretty limited. They've limited themselves to that. They're kind of just all chasing Hollywood. Not the game, not the big game. But for commercial artists, there's so many opportunities, guys. Kind of want to have another arm in here. I don't know how to do this. All right, I want to have another one of those sashes. By the way, I made a pretty good joke earlier that I'm proud of, is that ninjas and bad guys, they don't have good embroidery people. So that's why they got to just throw these like last minute sashes on. Like, so Nazis and bad ninjas like have to have. This is the Broken Heart. Broken Heart gang here. Black Heart, what did he say? The Black Hearted Ninjas or something like that? Yeah, right. You get it. That's what it is. Kind of looks like, I don't know, kind of looks like two fish or two dolphins talking, to be honest. Don't worry about that. Who cares? There are no rules here. Pay no attention to the two dolphins chatting. That's a black broken heart, guys. Yeah. All right. In a good mood tonight. You know. Yeah, sometimes you got to take some stock of where you've been. I'm pretty fortunate to other people say, I've had some people say some things that, oh, I'm just lucky or whatever. But I know that's not true. Um, but I feel pretty fortunate to have done some things, made some money with art, not made some money with art, failed really bad at it, sometimes. I kind of feel like sometimes it's good to just take stock where you are in life. I'm 47 now. I know guys that are, hey, listen, I know guys that are 70 who are like, dude, you're a youngster. Like, so that makes me feel good. I'm like, oh, thank God. I feel like I'm an old man. They're like, you're just getting started, sonny. And I hope that one day I'll be that 70-year-old, 80-year-old guy that's telling dudes in their 40s, like, you're just getting started, youngster. I want to be that guy. you know. But yeah, I was like adding it up today. I'm like, well, wait, hold on. 13 years full time doing illustration and comic books and just anything. I said no to I didn't say no to a lot of stuff. I said I drew everything I could possibly draw to put food on the table for my family and raise and pay bills and let my ex-wife buy like $100 jeans. And no offense there, lady, bad choices. Chose poorly. Um, so 7 people on the stream right now. You're getting some gold tonight. Anyways, taking stock of where you are, I'm 47. I look back, I'm like 13 years drawn full time. That was stressful. There's days where you're not, you don't know when things are you're chasing money. I hate that part when someone owes you money. And now creator economy people are dealing with this too now. I saw Sarah Renee Clark. She's a well-known, she's a beautiful artist. Not beautiful like physically. She's fine. Don't worry about that. But I mean, like she's a great artist from Australia. And she does colored pencil work. Gosh. Um, I saw that she got ripped off by a sponsor and she like lit them up. And I kind of wanted to message her and say like, listen, I get it. It's appreciative to like put out the call to like warn people about sponsors, but I've got some miles on me. I've done some things, and I'm like, it might not be good for you to do that, even though you're warning your friends and like the public. It could be that good, solid future customers or sponsors don't want to work with you because they're afraid that you might light them up publicly. You got to be careful with that. I once had a top editor. I was like, man, my dream comic that I wanted to work on. If you know, you know. And the editor said, "We'd love to work with you, DJ. We'd love to do that, but you're dangerous because you're honest." And that just echoes in my mind for years. That was 2006 or 2007. No, maybe like 2007 or 2008. And I'm like, man, I'm dangerous because I'm honest. And back then, I'm just like, well, then F these guys, because I'm only going to work with honest people, right? But that's just not how the world works. So when I saw that post from Sarah today, I was like, maybe, I know that game. Like I've had tons of companies and people owe me. There's still people that owe me, but I don't light them up. I don't light them up publicly. You could do it privately. You can have a conversation with some colleagues or something like that, but you gotta be careful with that. But I consider myself fortunate to have that kind of experience, that I've had bad things happen, I've had good things happen, and then I've done 10 years at, I thought I'd never have a day job again. I'll never work for anyone again. Just do it myself forever until I die. It's very romantic. but not realistic. So, taking a day job again, which aligned with my goals. So I got to work with a lot of creators here at my day job at Spread Shop, and I get to work with a lot of YouTubers and creators of all kinds over the years. Not just that, but small businesses and people monetizing. It's just, yeah, it's my jam. And what are we at? 50 minutes? Oh, okay. I feel like I've been talking for 3 hours. I'm sorry, guys. But I guess what I'm saying is I've learned a lot in these 25 plus years of working either in art or corporate world. There's tools and things that I learned from corporate world that I take now and put into my art as well to make myself more efficient, to be able to come on to nightly streams and do this with goals in mind and very clear KPIs and all that business stuff. And now I see so many creators and artists that don't know and like are disorganized. And I'm like, okay, I can help you with this. Just do this and this and this. Here's how you do time blocking. Here's how you do productivity stuff. I like to help other artists do that because I'm like, guys, there's so much opportunity out there. I wish I could clone myself. I wish I could clone myself. There's so much work out there. You just don't know where to find it, you know? Thought about forming my own agency out of Draw or Die Club. Thought about that too. Like we've got over 1,800 or about 1,800 artists on the Draw or Die list, and I'm like, man, some of you artists out there are just like bananas. Like you guys' art is way better than anything that I could ever draw, honestly. And they're messaging me telling me how they can't get work and whatever, and I'm like, oh my god, if you just had an agent, I don't have time to do it. I don't have time to be everyone's thing, but man, guys, so much abundance and opportunity out there for you. You just got to be, you know, energetic about it. All right, I promised that I would do this. I'm going to do it real quick. After I get this ninja done, I'm going to show you a book that everybody should read. If you can. It's a really short read. I read it so fast. I read it on a plane on the way to Germany one year. I bought this for the plane ride. And it served me so well. Just in that thing I just showed you with the Colin and Samir people and all that. Let's take a look real quick. Let's bust out of this drawing mode. Just take a break. We're hanging out together. This is what would happen if you were hanging out in my real studio or something. I'd be like, did you know about this? Check this out. Check that out. Go to Amazon.com. All right, here we are. And this isn't even a referral or anything, and you're going to write Draw to Win by Dan Rome. Okay? This book, Draw to Win by Dan Rome. Now, you're already an artist if you're watching this, probably. Let's see how many people are on there getting this. Okay. There's only 6 people watching right now, so, everybody else is enjoying Valentine's Day or something. It's $20, hardcover. It's a short book. When you get it as an artist, you're gonna be like, I already know how to draw. But what this guy is telling you is that I don't know if we can look inside. He also did the back of the napkin and show and tell. Good books by Dan Rome. The ability to stand up in front of people and memorize that you're going to draw an airplane or something like that and know like a schematic that you're going to draw in front of them, it's magical to people that aren't artists. So like if you take everything in this book and kind of absorb that as an artist, it'll make you a better visual storyteller. So there it is. Draw to Win. Trust me. It's super fast. I read it on an airplane. I'm like, I get it. Cool. Like, he's showing other people that aren't artists, like, hey guys, memorize drawing these simple shapes. Like, stars and icons and airplanes and rocket ships and like basic clip arty things, right? Like he's showing other artists not or other people that aren't artists how to do that. And the people that do learn, I mean, they're making $1 million pitches off of this because they walk into a boardroom and it's no longer a PowerPoint. It's that picture of Colin and Samir. It's something that just takes it to the next level, you know? And maybe this way of thinking is like too much for other people because I've heard people say like, DZ, I just want to draw. And I'm like, that's rad. Just do that. But also don't then email me and say like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not making any money. You got to get into this mindset of there are opportunities that are out there and you got to know how to find them and all that stuff. Got to do it. Right. Whoops. Nope. Just getting right into the coloring here. This is a pretty, this isn't my favorite drawing of the month, but this video is good. I feel like I've been ranting a lot about his stuff, and I hope it's beneficial to you guys somehow, some way. Hope you go back and enjoy it. Buy that book, $20. Do it. He's got another book called it's over here on my shelf somewhere. Just came out, The Pop-Up Pitch, and it talks about the hero's journey and like how these people are using it to do presentations at their work and stuff like that. Pretty amazing stuff. We're just gonna throw some pink in here. Right. 57 minutes. In my mind, I thought that these streams would take me like an hour, but they've been about an hour and a half. So I've been trying to speed them up a little bit. But last night I feel like I wasn't very talky. I was kind of feeling a little brain dead. Tonight I'm kind of have a lot of opinions tonight. And, forget all that money making stuff. Let's just talk about art, the act of doing art and how it feels good. Here I am. I'm not making anything from drawing this thing. I mean, there's probably like 20 to 30 people that are doing the prompts across the different channels. I don't really mind. I don't think that that's a failure. It's no Inktober or anything like that, but I feel like it's reaching the right people, if that makes sense. The people that need it. And that feels good to me. That's enough. So, So thanks for watching and listening to this craziness. If you've been watching the streams, then I showed in one of the streams, I think last Thursday night, I showed the notebooks that I'm working on. It's like a little project, my own little field notes. Same thing to encourage you to draw every day, draw small. We got some cool stuff made by my son, Dylan, who sometimes is one of the people just like watching this because I think he's just like listening for his dad to say weird stuff on the internet. Are you here, Dylan? But he made some awesome like things for some of the club members. Showed that off. Well, anyways, I think tomorrow the new notebook proofs will be in. I don't know if I'm going to try and drive over to Latrobe tomorrow or not, but it took me a long one time to get there last time. But yeah, I'm excited to work on some fun things. Nobody's trying to get rich off of little notebooks. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to take a loss on them. But I like them. Also want to get some pencils made. I thought about getting my own Blackwing pencils made, but I don't know. We'll see. It's not cheap. Need a couple $1,000 probably. They don't let you resell your so if I wanted to sell them, it says you can't resell the Blackwings with your own logos on them. Which I get it, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do a thing where I'm like, get a free pencil when you buy this print. Something like that. We're gonna put some. I don't know. I don't know what's in these pouches. Pay no mind. Who cares? Who cares what's in these? Who cares what's in this little cylinder? Smoke bomb or something. Make the strap purple. What is going on my wall? What is going on in this? Okay, there we go. The list, the music list that's like no commercial free music that I can play in the background here without getting my stream taken down. It's kind of lame tonight. Yeah, the pop-up pitch book. It's downstairs. It was on my shelf. I gave it to my wife. It's orange. It's called the pop-up pitch. It's basically 10 slides. It's pretty wonderful. There's 10 slides, and you kind of just do the hero's journey with anything. It could be for like an app proposal, some new thing at work. It could just be for a storyline. It could be for a commercial. And when you get in there, it's like, it wows the people, when they see it. They go like, whoa. You just follow his formula, and it's totally awesome. And look at Dan Rome, man. He's a cartoonist, and he's made these business books. Think about that. Like, he's a best-selling author of these crazy business books. That's not even teaching cartoonists. It's teaching business people how to be better business people, So that's inspiring. So not that I'm going to go into like self-help or something like that, but I've had people from the self-help world go like, you should do a book or something about staying encouraged. I'm like, no, not me. Maybe for artists, maybe, I don't know. It's not my pillars. It's not in my pillars to do that. Draw or die club's enough. If you find it and you know what it is and you know who I am, then I've had people ask me. I used to do some coaching and stuff in the past. I don't do it anymore, but I've had people ask again and again, and I just don't have time. I'm hoping that if you watch the videos on the site or on the YouTube channel here, I hope it gives you enough to go from, or like, there you go. Read that book. Here's the information. I don't think that I feel comfortable charging cartoonists for stuff like that. Maybe it'd have to be vetted. Like, I'd have to know that you're really serious about stuff. But even then, I just don't have the time to do it the right way, you know? You gotta really want to do this stuff to do it right. That makes sense. All right, cool. He's having a bad day. These ninjas. Yeah. Okay. Looking. Oh yeah. Got to do his little sash. We'll get around. I'm just gonna just keep jumping around here, working on this for a little bit more. We're almost done. You know, getting there. Scared a lot of people away, I guess, with all my crazy banter tonight. Had about 12 people watching. They're like, "We're out, dude. Shut up. Like, I just want to watch you draw this Cupid." But for the people in the replay, well, that's some gold right there for you. So I hope you. I don't want to draw his bow in brown. I think it. I think it needs a purple as well. I must be honest with you that every day now I'm like, why did I choose to go live every single night in February? Like, what is wrong with me? Like, you got to really want to do it. And I'm like, why not? You know? But now I'm like, wait, we want to go to the casino Thursday. How the heck am I going to do that? So, I don't know. Maybe we do a double, you know, there's no rules. Maybe I just say, you know what? Personal time is good too. So maybe I do a double stream on the next day or something. So Thursday night's usually podcast night. Or maybe I just release a pre recorded thing. I don't know. Cheaping out here. But no one will notice. No one cares. That's the truth. We worry too much in our own minds about things, right? A little stoicism for you. I'm going to go to the casino on Thursday night, win $1 million, and never come back. So when there's never a video again, you'll be like, DJ must have won at the casino. Right. Isolate those lines. Let's go to white. If this was like a commission or something, I might draw like 1,000,000 ninjas in here. But we're not going to do that tonight. We're not doing that tonight. But I am pretty, you know, it's turning out pretty good. You just got to keep working with it. We're going to give it a red. Red. Red arrow's good. I think so. Oops. Okay. That's pretty good. All right, I'm going to do the sash over here. We'll do like blood red Nazi sash here for these bad ninjas with. Okay. It's very minor, but you know, I think that looks pretty decent for today's prompt. So I don't know Merklin's comic. I'll write that down and check it out. I know that I used to draw a little Cupid character that was blind and shot a lot of arrows when I was a little kid. I drew a lot of those, so I was kind of like thinking I'm going to draw that guy again. I guess it makes sense that he might be flying. Originally, this was supposed to be the ground, but yeah, he's got wings, so I guess he's flying there. Great. Get in here. Sign that. All right. I think that's tonight's prompt. What do you think? Oh wow, look at all those emojis up there. Holy cow, let's make them fall. Great. Super awesome. Yeah, it works out, you know. They can't all be gems. But you know, it is what it is for tonight. Long day. I failed at Valentine's Day today, so I got to make that up, and we'll see how that goes. Hope you're staying encouraged out there. Let's take one look at real quick. I always like to look and see what might have come in from the Draw or Die Club while we were working on this past hour. So I'm going to refresh this to see if any new ones came in. I understand it's Valentine's Day. People are, you know. Nope, nothing new. All right. You know. All right. So this will be good enough though. We got a lot of cool stuff we saw in the beginning of the stream. So let's just call that a night. That was fun. Did a lot of rambling. I'm really sorry. I had a lot on my mind today. I had an hour commute back from Pittsburgh and just was thinking about all the opportunities out there for cartoonists, and I hope the best for the art form. And don't worry about the robots. Don't worry about all that stuff. Just do what you want. Have some fun drawing every day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Same drawing time, at least tomorrow. Same drawing channel. All right, guys and gals, we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Stay encouraged. Draw every day. All that. See you soon.